after warning us that unforgiveness, strife, bitterness, slander, with your mouth you can kill a person. You don't have to commit physical murder. Can open the gates of hell, and that even you that is doing that will end up facing judgment, and you are in danger of hell. He commented on marriage, and he dealt with two elements in marriage. One is divorce. Another way to open hell is how you treat the person you are married, the person you made covenant with. You see, marriage issues mishandled can unleash hell on earth. That's, you know how we're saying you can experience heaven on earth. You can live in hell in this world if you mismanage your marriage. Jesus warned us that you don't meddle with breaking a marriage easily. Today's generation has, made divorce so cheap. Now, for example, domestic violence is very bad. So in trying to solve that, they have also opened another gates of hell and made it easy. Anybody can get up any day, walk away from his marriage. Jesus only gave two conditions on which a man can leave a marriage. Only two that he recognized. One is infidelity. Even infidelity, you can rise above it. There's a prophet in the Bible whose wife was a harlot, and God used it even to demonstrate a prophetic message about how he treats Israel and the restoration that finally comes through his forbearance. And you can do the same and walk that marriage to another level. But if that is the basis for living, it's an illegitimate basis. No law court, not in heaven on earth or in hell, can hold that one against you. But then there's another thing he now recognized. In addressing marriage issue, he now made one powerful statement. If your right eye is what will cause you to sin, better you cut it off. If your right hand, so that one is called amputation, marital amputation. That only happens where keeping that right eye will destroy the whole body, according to Jesus. You see what is going on? Operation is the last stage in treatment. Amputation is the extreme stage. What you do everything to treat that situation. But when you have defied treatment, you can do operation. But then amputating a part of the body is an extreme case of treatment. And that only obtains when keeping that part will destroy the rest of the body. If my eye is blind, you don't amputate the eye. You keep your eye and stay and use the one that is. And let the one that is can see carry the responsibility for the two. If my leg is paralyzed, you don't amputate the leg. If your spouse has a problem, you don't amputate that spouse. You let one leg support the one that is weak. That's the biblical law of love. If my husband that used to provide, something happened to me, he can't provide, get up and use your strength and start providing and help him till he comes back. I don't care if it takes 3 years. You don't leave your marriage. When he used to provide, he was a good man. Now he had the accident or had one problem with his career. He has become a bad man, irresponsible man. You don't do that. But there is a situation. There's a case where a woman had this accident in Lagos and the leg broke. But that part that was damaged by the car broke. They tried to fix it, It was dead. The nerves, blood wasn't going down. From here down, it wasn't going down anymore. So that place started rotting. Meanwhile, this is a human being. A part of your leg is rotting, smelling. At one time, they even said, my God. She refused. She was believing God. People were praying for her. Her leg started smelling until the smell was getting too bad that even the doctors and those people, they have to provide. If you see the way they were putting disinfectants and all that, and they were warning her that you are going to get blood poisoning, get an infection, and you'll be dead. Let's remove. And finally, they cut off this part. You see, divorce is amputation. The man that did it will limp for the rest of his life, even after remarriage. The woman that did it will limp for the rest of her life, even after remarriage. Go and talk to people who have done it. Sometimes they find that what they walked away from is 10 times better than this one they walked into. I have friends, so I can tell you. Or one of my friends in South Africa, he said, please, Pastor David, I know you're a good man, but I don't care what type of temptation that ever face you in your future. Please never leave your marriage. You see, this thing is the biggest mistake of my life. As one that will be honest to tell you. They wear suit, put it and cover and they're standing on TV, make you think that they're happy. It is when keeping that marriage, situation has decayed to the point that it can take your whole life. That's when. That's the only second reason. So there are cases of domestic violence. For example, it's better to be alive instead of killing my daughter for me. It's better let her be single than to be married to you. Oh, there are some things. If you see some things that are going on, some extreme things. And usually the Bible recommends 3 stages before you can separate a marriage. There is a stage where 2 of them must sit. Don't invite anybody. Tackle your issues. Give it time. Healing doesn't happen overnight. There's another stage where he said, bring 1 or 2. And they have to be believers. You can't bring Satan's children to be advising you on how to. And bring people so you can balance. As a husband, for example, you can't just bring your 2 friends.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.